This is getting COVID while you are on a Royal Caribbean cruise for 12 days. I wanted to make this video because I was really unsure as to what would happen if we ever got COVID while we were traveling. I always make it a habit of getting travel insurance, so I wasn't too worried about the cost or anything. But since September of 2022, there's been a lot of changes for cruisers. So for the record, I am fully vaccinated and I received a booster. Never had COVID before. This is my third cruise during the pandemic or after the pandemic. So just to let you know what happens, I wasn't feeling good. We were entering our 6th port. This is a 12-day, 11-night cruise. Our last port was Curaçao. And I was on a tour, not feeling very well. Started to get a fever, achy, really bad sore throat. It's not like me to get sick, so I was like, great, I thought I'd gotten the flu. But to be on the safe side of things, also my husband as well had a little bit of a sore throat. I cut the tour short. So I asked the bus driver from the tour to bring me back to the ship. So I came on board. As soon as they scanned my items, I asked them where ship's medical was. I was seen probably within 15 minutes. As soon as 15 minutes of sitting down. There was other crew members there that were there for different reasons. And they did a COVID test on my husband and I. Well, mine came out positive and his came out negative, so that was good. He's had COVID twice before. So I was told I couldn't leave the stateroom. So I said, okay, no problem. So I get free Wi-Fi, Zoom, for the rest of the time that I'm underway. I get free room service brought to my room. And since I checked in the medical yesterday, they did call yesterday or last night to check up on me. They've also called me today to check up on me. They did give me what they could. I am on kind of a Robitussin, some diphenhydramine, I don't know, and acetaminophen to help me. They do send me a big thing of water, and I made my hubby go to the main dining room today because it was formal night and I felt bad. So he got all dressed up and he went to the main formal dining room to eat. And the main dining room called me and, told me that they were sorry that I'm not feeling well and asked me if I would like the main dining room dinner. Really happy because they have cheese tortellini and red velvet cake. It's a mental thing. I can't taste anything. This COVID thing has not been fun. I experienced a high fever yesterday. I broke the fever, sore throat, terrible. I'm stuffy. I have probably gone through 2 boxes of tissues. This is where I've been. For some reason, my other video got cut off, but I was gonna show where I've been since yesterday. Yes, I'm looking rough. I wasn't gonna sugarcoat this, because when you're sick, you're sick. Who cares about vanity? But I wanted to show the little stateroom that I'm in. Now, we figured we were gonna be out of the room a lot, so this was the first time that we didn't get like a junior suite with a balcony. And because I just thought, we're going to be out all the time. And this was the first cruise by ourselves, just me and my husband. We usually have my daughter or my mom come with us. So we were really excited. I'm like, okay, I'll be a cheapie. And I'm going to get an indoor stateroom. Little did I know I was going to get COVID. It would have been nice to have that balcony and having fresh air. But, oh well. I got this cruise at a good price, so I'm not going to complain. And I had fun until yesterday. So I'm not going to be whining and complaining. But I want to show my stateroom. So it's a tiny indoor stateroom. See? Not very big. At least I got television. And I got a tiny little couch that I put the television like this. And I can actually watch it in the mirror, so I can like sit up. And then my housekeeping guy, D, he made that for me. So it makes me smile. So I kept it up there. I thought it was cute. So yeah. So this is where I'm going to be at. Let me see, what's today? Wednesday. Well, today's Wednesday. So it's going to be Thursday, Friday, and we pull in on Saturday. So I will fill you in on the costs because I'm still not sure if I'm going to have to pay for COVID-related costs. I found something online that stated that anything before September 2022, that they would... Okay, sorry. So my video got interrupted. As I was doing this, medical downstairs just sent me some throat lozenges. So when the doctor had called me, he asked me if I needed anything else. And I said, yeah, because the funny thing is that the gift shop on board, it doesn't have, it has like the bare minimum essentials of things. So they didn't have eucalyptus or throat lozenges or NyQuil. They did have emergency, which I've been putting into water. I mean, it might be a little bit too late or after the fact, but they were nice enough to bring me some eucalyptus for my sore throat. So far, they have been very nice and have gone above and beyond to help me. I know it's out of their control and out of my control. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. It just happened. I will say I kind of wish they still had the pre-cruising testing. I mean, that never really deterred me before from taking a cruise. So I wish they would kind of leave that in place for maybe another year or so. Because we did kind of notice that there was a lot of people kind of hacking everywhere. Now, mind you, there's a lot of smokers. No offense to smokers, because I used to be one of those for a long time. And no, my voice does not sound like this when I'm well. I have a normal voice. And we also noticed that this is a much older cruise. We don't have a problem with that. Great thing was there's not too many kids, so that's a plus. No crying children. No offense to those that have little children. Mine are all grown now. It's time for me to enjoy. So just something to think about. You know, when you travel, you might want to think about getting travel insurance. So if there's any cost incurred for me during this trip and the cruise line doesn't pick it up, I use Alliance Global Travel. And so I will get a copy of everything and submit a claim if there's any cost. So you might want to consider getting travel insurance. I mean, I'm in no way affiliated with them. It's just I've used them before, And unfortunately, I had to cancel a trip to Egypt when my husband got COVID. We did the pre-trip test, and he tested positive 24 hours before we were getting ready to leave for Egypt. So I'll keep you posted as to what costs I had to incur just to put this out there. Okay? All right. Well, toodles. Okay, they brought me throat lozenges, so I'm actually feeling a little bit more alleviated from my throat. But one of the things I wanted to also mention is, just as a habit, ever since the pandemic, I've made it a habit of always bringing, small sizes of antibacterial, and I also bring the wipes. And so, because my husband didn't test positive, I'm just going around and I'm just like cleaning all the doors for him. Anything that I've touched while he's gone. Oh, and the remote control, because yes, I've been a remote control Nazi. So anything that I've touched, I try to wipe down with these wipes, and because I don't want him to get it. So anyway, I just want to add that. Okay, bye. Okay, so I wanted to share. The main dining room just brought my food. French onion soup that I won't be able to taste. Cheese tortellini that I won't be able to taste. And red velvet cake that I won't be able to taste. But it's the thought that matters. Thank you, Royal Caribbean. Okay, I wanted to give an update on the procedures that are currently in place. We were kind of unsure. We're pulling into port tomorrow, so we were slotted for the 8:30 a.m. Time, and I was kind of wondering if they were gonna make us leave the room. Oh, hold on. Okay, here's my lovely update. No, actually, it's good news. So, I was doing the other video. That was a phone call from medical. Just following up, checking up on the meds that I'm taking, and they gave me advice on what to do when I leave the ship. There is no medical cost associated with COVID-19 symptoms, so if you're on a cruise and you don't feel good, it's better to be safe than sorry. Just go down the ship's medical. Don't be scared of the medical costs, because I've heard that before. Don't be scared. Always have travel insurance anyway, just in case. And also, one of the ship's crew came by, apparently, according to my hubby. Oh, say hi to my hubby. That's my non-symptom. No, he's got symptoms too, but he's not COVID. One of the crew members came down and asked for our passports. And so what they're going to do is they're going to try to clear us through customs ahead of time. And I believe we're going to actually be escorted off of the ship. I don't know if we'll be the first ones off, but apparently I'm not the only one. There might be over 20, and I'm on the Vision of the Seas. And when did we leave? Oh my gosh, it feels like we've been gone forever. This was a 12-day cruise. 4?
The 4th.
What? No, February.
Oh,
We left on a Monday.
28.
Yeah. So this was the 28th. Was it 28th?
27th.
The 27th, and we pull back in tomorrow, Friday, into Fort Lauderdale. So I hope this helps everybody out. Yes, I look rough. I wasn't going to try to put makeup on and try to look all cute. No, I want you to see what it's like to have COVID on a ship. But they've been good to me. The main dining room called me again, even though I can't taste crap. I ordered me some mozzarella sticks and turkey club and pineapple cake. And I'm going to try to just mentally enjoy me eating what I can't taste. So I'll keep you posted. I'll do a video probably after I get into Fort Lauderdale, and I'll upload it. So hopefully this will help some people that might possibly get COVID to know, because there's not a lot of information online. Alrighty, bye. Okay, Ham, what did he say?
Oh, now they gave us our passports back, so we're good to go. They told us not to put the bags outside because I guess they're gonna help us clear out of the boat without going through all the other zones and
Okay.
process.
So we're gonna be escorted off the boat, and we just got our passports back, and our cards and everything are in there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's the update.
Yeah, let me go to
So my hubby's been a good boy, even though I'm in a brig.
Yeah.
He brought me ice cream. I got cake, and he's gonna bring me some tea, right? He's my lifeline to civilization.
I'll see you.
When you get COVID on Royal Caribbean, you have to take advantage of all the free ice cream, all the free frost serve, soft serve. I can't even talk. I have a fever. I'm delirious. But at least I can have all the ice cream that I want. Okay, we're docked. So we're a little bit behind schedule. They told us to wait in our stateroom. We're all packed up. Say hi, babes. Here's my hubby. Here's all of our stuff. Military gear. Looks like we're going on deployment again. Just want to give you an update. So what they do is they give you time. They usually come to your room to get you, and they escort you off the ship. I just want to say that so far, like every department on Royal Caribbean has been really nice. Since I've been in isolation, I think since Tuesday, you know, the main dining room was always calling me to see if I wanted something from there. Even room service, guest services, everybody. And medical gave us a printout of my result of COVID and my husband's. Unfortunately, we think my husband now has COVID, probably because I have it and he's been sitting here with me the past couple of days, even though we're wearing masks and trying to protect him. It's probably, and as you can see, I also have conjunctivitis. And yeah, I stabbed myself with my nasty nails because I'm in my room and I couldn't do my nails. So I'm looking rough. I wanted to show the real face of COVID. Okay, I have a little bit of lipstick because my lips are chapped, but from all the nose. So this is horrible. But anyway, I'll be walking off with my Gucci's on. Yes, I will. My husband's laughing at me. The other thing that I wanted to say is that what they do is guest services brings down a letter. And they say they're sorry for the experience, for testing positive. They wanted to give us information about a future cruise credit. So I was in isolation for 3 days, and they're going to give me a prorated future cruise credit. So yeah, lucky for us, we already booked our cruise, so we will have board credit. So nothing against the cruise line, it's out of their control, but I wish they still had pre-cruise testing. A lot of people will disagree, but I think on voyages that are more than 7 days, which we're going to start doing more of those, we're moving up. We went from 7 to 12, and the next one I think is a 10. So we're definitely doing more than 7-day cruises. I hope that they kind of maybe rethink. So when we opened the door earlier, there was housekeeping staff in like hazmat suits. I say hazmat, but for me, they're paper suits. You know, I use those paper suits in my job in the Navy, but they were in paper suits, they were in gloves, they were in masks. So they are taking full precaution to clean the COVID rooms. So we actually had somebody right down the hall. So anyway, we don't know where we got it. Anywhere, any country, who knows, or somebody that came on board with it. But so far so good. We're just gonna sit tight, wait to be escorted, and I'll provide an update as to what happens when we get there. They drop us off on the pier. We have to wait for our park and go where we parked our car. So okay. So we're being escorted off the boat. They came to our room, they grabbed our stuff, and we got off before everybody else. So we arrived in Fort Lauderdale, and we're on our way home. So they were very nice. They took good care of us. There's our luggage. They're taking us out in the back. All right, toodles. Okay, we made it off the ship. There's the hubster. We're in sunny Fort Lauderdale. So good to be home. It's beautiful out. Hopefully we'll start to feel better, and we can resume our crazy traveling lives. All right, that's all for now. I hope this video helps you all see the process of what happens when you get COVID on a cruise ship. Peace out.